y'all doing tonight in Florida? Yeah, it's a little bit cooler out than what it was. So there we go. Well, I need to move my chair over here. Let me get the disclaimer out. There we go. These are my views, my opinions. Same with our guests. Has nothing to do with the SCV, GEC, the Florida Division, the executive board, or anything like that. So I don't want a phone call later from my division commander said, "Why did you say that?" Yeah, I know you're probably not watching, Kelvin, but hi. All righty, we got Linda in the chat. We got Victor. Woohoo! Linda, hope to see you and Roy this weekend. So, I had another guest. I had Matt Singleton lined up for tonight, but I guess he's busy with real life. So no big deal. No big deal. Show must go on, so to speak. I do want to. My prayers go out for our brothers and our sisters on the east coast of Florida. I know what you. They got a tropical storm, possible Category 1 when it makes landfall. So I just heard Leon Arthur's watching. Hi, Leon. Hey, Dylan. So, my thoughts and prayers go out to my brothers and sisters on the East Coast. Uh, they are looking at a possible Category 1 hurricane making landfall somewhere around West Palm Beach area. Granted, it's a cone of uncertainty. You don't have they have somewhat projected. Trust me, I just went through this with Ian or Ivan, or whatever you want to call it, the last hurricane. So, uh, yeah, looking forward to this weekend, getting with my brothers and sisters with the Order of the Confederate Rose and the Mechanized Cavalry. See y'all this weekend for the Florida Georgia Shindig. Looks like it's going to be an awesome event. I'm going to try to go live there. Uh, Try to get some promo videos of people saying, "Welcome to Look Around Florida." Uh, it's an idea. See where it goes. I know a lot of times I plan on going live at certain events and they don't really work out because I get wrapped up in the moment with my friends, my brothers, my sisters, stuff like that. Me, I like living in the moment because it's better that way. Instead of getting upset about stupid stuff, that you have no control over. You know, did want to put a word out that the Florida Division Executive Board members, please look at your email from Rick Roberts or Calvin Hart. If you did not get your email, please message Rick Roberts, our division adjutant. Make sure you get the details for the upcoming meeting. I just do that out there. I know Rick and Calvin support this show, so trying to give them kudos. So let's talk about November 26th. We're gonna have an awesome time at Leon Arthur's Friends and Family event. Uh, Leon has welcomed us multiple times over the years to come and do events with them and multiple different things. We have a good working relationship between my brigade and his brigade. So, yeah, we're gonna have a po- is it pre? No, it's post Thanksgiving shindig at Leon's. If you need details on that, feel free to message me or Dylan. I know they're watching. So, and Dylan's on Facebook. You can message her if you're planning on attending. Uh, so put that out there for their thing. This weekend is the Florida Georgia Shindig. Like I said a little bit ago, it's going to be a good time catching up with a lot of people I don't really get to see on a normal basis. Especially living over here on the borderline of the Glades. So, with that being said, it's Native American Month. Let's give a shout out to the Miccosukee, the Calusa, and the Seminoles. Delin said the shindig will be at 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. I have on my other screen, I have Facebook up, so you guys can message me if you have upcoming events coming up. You can email me if you go to the Look Around Southwest Florida Facebook page. I have an email there. You can email me your events. That way I can promote different camps throughout the Florida division. With that being said, if you are in another state, you're watching this podcast, and you're moving to Florida and you don't know if there's a camp near your area, feel free to hit me up. I'll try to help you out and put you in touch with the right people. Uh, yeah, on camps in Florida so we can grow, recruit, retain. That's what we're about. You know, I know a lot of people are upset because statues are being torn down. Uh, yeah, statues, pictures, all this political BS. I don't like political BS. I don't like politics in general anyhow because you got people on one side and you got the other, and yeah, it just turns into an ugly mess like our ancestors went through that could have been avoided. Uh, and we all know why. That's why we're here. That's why we're sons and daughters of Confederate soldiers. So, keep in mind, I got a message a couple of days ago from the commander of the wait, yeah, camp commander of the Captain J.J. Dickerson Camp, 1387, is proud to announce they're proud to announce the 2023 Florida premiere of the Lee Jackson Dinner and Southern Heritage Celebration. That will be at 6 p.m. Saturday, January of next year, guys. Honored guest speaker is none other than Commander in Chief himself, Jason Boshears, the big dog, top dog, whatever you want to call him. I know the guys in SCV chat called J Rex, so I'm just gonna call him Commander. So yeah, he will be in town for that event. Celebration will be held at the Holiday Inn Suites, 301 Tucker's Lane in Cocoa, Florida, located just west of Interstate I-95. Hey, Beth, good to see you. So, you can go to our Facebook page if you have not registered for that event. And from what I get from their camp commander and Roy Hudson, that's in the well, I'm sure Roy and Linda are watching. I know, yep, they are. Uh, Linda said hi. So, if you did not get the registration form for that, hit me up or hit Miss Linda. She's in the chat up on that. Looks like it's going to be a fun event. I'm going to be there. Granted, like I said, I might get caught up in the moment, but I'm going to try to go live there uh, at that event. I have something in mind for Roy. I'll get with him this weekend to see if he wants to come on the show. Yeah, that's what this show's about. It don't matter where you live in Florida. Uh, if you want to come on and talk about your ancestor's birthday, feel free to message me. I'll give you the code. You can come on and talk about your ancestor on his birthday, or near his birthday, if it's his birthday week. Let's put it that way. I like to keep the show on Tuesday night. That way I don't interfere with SCV Chat is doing, Michael Hardy is doing, or the LMO Guard group is doing. I think I got another message from somebody. Yeah, with the storm coming up on the East Coast, or any type of a severe storm that's coming our way that may or may not affect us. I go out to the Buckingham Cemetery and I take down the flags off the big pole. Small pole that you guys saw in the picture, that was donated by that was actually put in by a former Fort Myers UDC chapter president. She moved up to the Carolina area to be closer to family. I don't blame her. Don't blame her one bit on that. So that her and her late husband put that pole in. It was in a different location. Moved it there and cemented it in. Uh, so the big pole, I took down the battle flag and the 3x5 for first national by 13 stars. So I did that a couple hours ago. As soon as I got off of work, I went by there and took it down. Just as a precautionary, flags will go back up. Most likely Sunday when I get home from the Florida Georgia shindig. So yeah, we got a lot of cool events coming up. If I don't mention this event, I know I'm gonna get a message later going, "Why didn't you talk about it?" Uh, as soon as I find it, I had it. Hope y'all are having fun tonight. So, with while I'm looking for that, since it's November, it's Native American History Month. Hope you saw a couple things that I posted on the page this week. One on first Seminole mounted volunteer that I found. I was just goofing off on Fold 3. I do that from time to time, just type in random stuff and see what hits. This time I just happened to type in Seminole Seminole Confederates, and I found a lot. Yeah, it's the first Seminole Mounted Volunteers. I'm gonna do some research on that and do a better program on that. Hey, Kim, how you doing tonight, sir? So, yeah, once I do more research on the Seminole Mounted Volunteers, I'm gonna do a program on that for you guys. Okay, talked about that one. Yeah, I mean, driving around this week in Southwest Florida, the disaster cleanup is still going, guys. Still going. It looks less and less dreary. Still a lot of destruction out there. They're doing our county and state governments are still involved out there cleaning up and especially the people. Just like they say, Florida's strong. Yeah, if I don't talk about this, I get a call later from mine and Kim's boss. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, it's another cool event that's being put on by the Florida division up around Jacksonville. They're doing a hey, I think I'm getting closer. There we go. Now, how do I input that here? Oh, you know what? This is a little bit easier. There we go. Now, I should have done this with the J.J. Dickerson camp promo, but yeah, my mind's going 300 miles per hour. I'm trying to slow down and think. I had everything all lined up. So please join us for the Florida Division event, the Lee Jackson Celebration Dinner, Sunday, January 15th. Special guest will be the big dog, top dog, whatever you want to call him. Our commander in chief, Jason Boshears. Uh, that celebration will be at 5 p.m. We'll be in Jacksonville, Florida, St. John's Town Center. If you have any questions on that event, please get a hold of our division commander, Kevin Hart. The event will include a gourmet four-course meal. This will be opportunity for Florida members to show our commander in chief support. Learn about the future plans of the SCV festive ambulance and more. Join the excitement of coming together for celebrating this event. Alrighty, another cool event. Yeah, another cool event in Florida. That one's going to be in January. So two cool events. I think Jason Boshears might as well get a motel room and stay in Florida for the month of January, right, boys and girls? Uh, or if you guys want to, or if you want to make it cheaper on them and open your doors to them per se. I just recently posted that event again on Look Around Southwest Florida on Facebook. Keep in mind, boys and girls, we are also on YouTube. With the YouTube, if you have camp members that are Facebook challenged, let's put it that way, put it politely. Yeah, not all of us are Facebook savvy, may not may not be used to doing most technology. So with this, they may do email. Most camps and most members of camps do emails. So you could take our YouTube page. Uh, you could take our videos right from YouTube and you can share that in your camp email. That way, your camp members have an idea what's going on in the division. There's several reenactments coming up. If you want dates and times on those, check out FloridaReenactorOnline.com Facebook page, or you can do that. Or you can go to our yeah, with YouTube, great opportunity to let our members in the division know what's going on in the division. I am looking for at a special show in December, first Tuesday in December. I have a couple guests lined up. I'm not gonna spoil the fun. I want you to stay tuned for that. Uh, so I'm hoping to get Matt Singleton back on. He has a couple more items to talk about that's new at the SCV store. Uh, when I talked to him this week, he said he's going to work on setting up his computer instead of trying to do it through his phone. Through his phone, he was having internet issues. So Matt's a super good guy. Puts up with a lot of our BS there at the store. If you want to, if you like some of those items that he was talking about in the last show, go to that website. Uh, the ornaments, stuff of that nature. There's the website address. That's for the shop. I do have an idea. I'll run it by you guys and girls. If you have a camp store where people can order stuff online, you're welcome to come on my show this month, next month, kind of promote your store a little bit. Uh, Christmas is coming up. Granted, we have month and a half away, something like that. Uh, I lose track of time. I don't look at dates anymore. I don't even look at times anymore. I look at minutes. Yeah. Yeah. That's about a month and 3/4 to Christmas. So if you have a store where people can order online, please message me. I'd love to get you on the show. That way you can talk about the store and drive some business to your camps. Remember, the show's not about me. I'm just a host. It's about you guys and girls in the Florida division. That's SCV and OCR. Yeah, drive some business to you guys. Make sure You can, if you're on our Facebook page, you can go on our Facebook page, and I have an email address set up on there that you can, if you don't want to come on the show and talk about your event, that's fine. Some people are camera shy, no big deal. You guys can, and girls, send me stuff, and I talk about it. If you give me a brief summary about your event, this would be the good place to get it out there. Hopefully, it drives you people to your event, good Southern people to your event. That way, we all could sit down, have coffee. You never know, you might get a member from this show. You know, this show is designed for recruiting and retention, letting our members know what's going on in the division. Other than that, I'll reach out to Calvin and Rick for the next show to see if they have anything that they wanted me to bring up. But the biggest thing is if you're on the executive board and you did not get an email from Calvin or Rick, please reach out to them. And you guys have an upcoming meeting coming up. So, not much going on. Like I said, I'm just hanging out, having fun, engaging conversation, guys. You know, say hi, bye. Just Victor Smith said his eyes are burning. Well, use clear eye. Quit putting super glue in your eyes. Maybe you guys are talking and I just don't see it. Ooh. Ooh. I just got a notification from Facebook. I got two more members to the show. Sweet. Alrighty. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. So, get out and vote. Today's election day. Hopefully, you got out to vote. If you don't vote, don't bitch. Excuse my language, gentlemen, ladies, but that's how I feel. Hey, Jeffro. If you don't know, Jeffro's watching on our YouTube channel. So, you know, not everybody's Facebook savvy. You know, we do have a YouTube channel. Just type in my name in the search bar into YouTube, or look around Florida and it comes up. Feel free to share that with your camp members. You know, when you're sending out your camp emails about upcoming events, meetings, discussions, include this show. Let them know the show's out here. This is your show. I do this for you guys and girls. Hey, Mr. Colors, how you doing tonight? I know Jeffro's watching on Facebook. Kim just chimed in. If you don't remember Kim Colors, he was one of our guests. Him with Jim Odell. They talked about the Confederate Navy. Yes, Jeffro, get out and vote for Jefferson Davis. Don't blame me. I voted for Jefferson Davis. There we go. Let me change the banner. So, like I said, some cool events are coming up. Got one this weekend. We got one on the 26th. Like I said, if you want more details about that event on the 26th, feel free to message me, Leon Arthur, or Delin. I know Leon and Delin are watching the show. So, howdy, Leon. Yes, today was a better day. Ooh. Good luck, Kim, on that presentation in Kentucky. Let me give Kim a shout out. So if anybody's with the Kentucky division, hit up Kim Colors on where he's going to be in Kentucky. He'll be talking about the Navy. He's in him and Jim Odell when they get rock and rolling about the Navy. It's like me, you know. When I start talking about the history right here, the Cow Cavalry, the Roberts family, the Henrys, the Knights, uh, the cattlemen here in Southwest Florida, and how they formed the Cow Cavalry to stop uh, the Union soldiers that were coming out of Fort Myers, going in, going all over the place, stealing cattle and shipping it up north. Oh, thanks, Kim. There you guys go. That's good to know, Jeffro. I did not know that Kim helped out with Marion Lambert's funeral. Now, if you're in Kentucky, you're looking for something to do. Here you guys go. He'll be at this Whitesburg, Kentucky, talking to a camp about the Navy. So if you live near that area, tell them. Go up to Kim, say, hey, I saw you on Look Around Florida, and make them feel good. Good to know, Linda. Good to know, Linda. Maybe I get Kim back on to do another presentation on Sims. Uh, Kim, how's your knowledge on Sims? Uh, that's good to know, Victor. But yeah, like I said, I try to be political free because if one side wins, you didn't vote for that side. Yeah, all it does is cause is stress and argument. I'm getting another message. Oh, yeah, that's something else that doesn't do with what we're talking about. So, oh shoot! Hey, look who we got in the chat tonight. Our commander in chief, Jason Boshears. We were just talking about you. How you gonna be pretty much getting a motel room here in Florida in the month of January. Well, getting an Airbnb and just vacationing here for the month of January. Oh, that's cool, Jason. Some cool naval artifacts. That's cool to hear that. Victor, we are talking about Admiral Sims, not the video game Sims. These, well, he might as well be a snowbird for the month of January. Well, he's not really a snowbird. Yeah, come and hang out with us in the month of January. Yeah, who knows? We might get Jason Boshiers to come on the show and address the Florida division, but that's up to him. He's more welcome to come on if he wants to. He ha- he's our national commander for boys and girls that don't know him. He he's the top dog, big dog with the SCV. So he's a great guy. I've talked to him. In fact, I got some a lot of good ideas from him from talking with him. One presentation I did at the camp level is I talked about the how the Florida division is structured. You got the camp level, you get the brigade level, then you get the region, then you get the division commander. Then after that, then you got the army, you have the councilman, then you have the army commander, then you get up to him. Well, if he wants to come on to hell to the chief, that's up to him, Victor. That's up to the big dog himself. So, guys, a lot of cool events are coming up. You know, I know tonight's election night, so keep that in mind. Get out and vote. Oh, that's why I said, Mr. Boshears, it's up to you if you want that or not. Yeah, hell to the Chiefs is more of a Yankee thing. Yes, we do love them. Maybe we get them to come on to Dixie or the Bonnie Blue Flag. Lead us in a chorus of that. You don't want to hear me sing. I sing in church, and they usually get drowned out by better people than me. So, a lot of cool events going on. Uh, yeah, going on right now. It's just a kick back, relax. If anybody wants to open a discussion, feel free to chat in the comment section. Uh, so, this is your show. It's not mine. I just do it for you guys. Thanks, Linda. Dixie or Bonnie Blue Flag would be appreciated. Gotcha. Now, that wasn't Linda Boshears. That was Linda Hudson. So, like I said, it's more of a laid back, kick back type thing. So, yeah, like I said earlier, guys and girls, if you have upcoming events, or if your ancestor's birthday is coming up, feel free to message me. I'd love for you to come on the show. That's what we're here for. Well, you didn't like my fro that I had last week, Jeffro? Yeah, I know that was a mess. Yeah, I got this haircut, but not this. I- I'm letting this grow out. Due to the fact a good friend of mine looked at a picture that I posted on Facebook about one of my Confederate ancestors. He looked at that. He looked at a picture of me. He goes, he thought it was me. B- Uh, yes, I do. yes, I do. Confederate. I am a Confederate reenactor. Been doing it since I was 12. He knows that, so he thought it was me doing an old time photo. I'm like, no, that's my Confederate ancestor. One of them, one of my Confederate ancestors. He actually thought it was me. I like that, Linda. Another subdivision of the Confederacy, the Linda Brigade. So I love talking about our ancestors. You know, I love hearing stories about people with their ancestors. So if you want to come on the show and talk about your ancestor, feel free to message me. I do have an email link on our Facebook page, so you can email me through that. Say, hey, Sean, I want to come on your show. This is what I want to talk about, type thing, you know, and not a problem. I private message you. Uh, find a Tuesday that you're available, so you can come on and talk about your ancestor. If we do not talk about them, uh, that's how we honor them. Well, that's how we keep their memory alive, is by talking about our ancestors. Yes, you know, waving a Confederate flag out front, that does help. But hearing the stories of your Confederate ancestors, that's the main thing. No, Victor, I'm not known as Leprechaun in the uh, uh, in the Florida reenactor world. Remember, I'm Lieutenant Dan when I screwed up my ACL ligament. Yeah, there was some colorful stuff after that surgery, and I'm back, and I was back on the battlefield. Yeah, we won't talk about that, but yeah, Al, if you're reading an interesting book about your Confederate ancestors unit, come on, message me. I'll bring you on your show. Remember, we're here to keep their memory alive. By doing that, we shout out their names. I learned that a couple years ago with helping the Daughters of the American Revolution with Wreaths Across America. Uh, it, cool event. Soon as the DAR messaged me when that event's coming on, I will talk about it because it is a humbling event. Linda, you did it. If you're not following the chat, Jason did like the Linda Brigade. Yeah, I'll get back to talk about the wreaths across America. For 2 years in a row, I got involved with the wreaths across America 2 years ago, this December, and for 2 years in a row, thank God I got the same guy twice. Eventually, I'm gonna have to do research on him and talk about him. Uh, last name is English. I kind of like getting his headstone every year to place a wreath on him because of the elementary school I went to is called J. Colon English. I'm sure I don't know if it's named after him per se, but named after one of his family members. I won't say that. So be interested and find to see what that veteran did. You know, if he was in World War I, World War II, all the way up to Vietnam. You know what? Let me put this out there because our commander in chief, na- n- yeah, our commander in chief nailed it. What I was talking about. Nothing has ended until it is forgotten. Saying their name keeps their memory alive. Amen, sir. Amen. So, that's how we keep our ancestors alive by saying their names. When the Florida Division Union, you can put their name in the program. That helps keep their memory alive when people going through there looking at the names. Oh, he's related to this person. I read about that guy. That's right. That's right. Because me and Jeff Cotton are going to be riding together this weekend to Cedar Key for the Florida Georgia shindig. If everything goes good and we get up at a decent time on Sunday, we're going to hit some cemeteries up. Uh, I'm going to take some flags with me just in case if they weren't flagged. May or may not have my cert kit with me. If I see a dirty headstone or something like that, I might clean it. Most of you know me. I'm big into cert. I love promoting cert. Uh, so if you live in South Florida, you don't have a cert program in your camp, message me. I'll come down and teach you guys the no harm way of cleaning headstones and monuments. Jeffro Cotton for Central Florida. Northeast Florida, you can hit our division adjutant, Rick Roberts, up. He'll come and teach you. I don't mind driving. Uh, you know, I love cemeteries. You guys probably saw the little video I did on our Cemetery Appreciation Day. That was a combination of when we were cleaning up Fort Ogden Cemetery, Buckingham Cemetery, and the CERT classes. So, yeah, check out that video if you haven't had a chance. Give me a thumbs. That's on our YouTube page. Just type in my name into YouTube, and you can go right to my channel. The channel does have a Florida flag on it, not present day. During the war, there was three different types of flags that came out. Yeah, I've already did a previous show on that, but if you guys want that, I can talk about that probably next Tuesday if you guys want me to talk about flags. Uh, that I that I'm familiar with in for the state of Florida or unit flags for Florida. So if that doesn't sound like a bad idea, I'll probably do that next Tuesday. Plus, I'll give you an update on the Florida Georgia shindig, how that went, and if Jeff Ocon did not end up uh, in the bay there. That was just a joke, Jeffro. Don't message me later. So, been going out, man. I've just been rambling on for about an hour. So that's good to know. Marion County has its own secession flag. That's good to know, Victor. Yeah, like I said, I dived into I know the three state flags, but counties or unit flags. I'm gonna dive into that a little bit more. So I do a good presentation on you guys next Tuesday. Yeah, we got to keep their memory alive. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Uh, so if you're in the Mechanized Cavalry, Florida, and Georgia, see you this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. If you don't know who I am, feel free to come up to me this weekend and say, hey, you're the guy that do Look Around Florida. I don't try. I try. You know, sometimes I nail it, sometimes I don't. So, I have an idea for this weekend. I'm going to try to do live for you guys so you have an idea what kind of shenanigans we're up to. No, nobody's going to get pistol whipped by saying the word shenanigans. Not by us. I mean, yes, that was a thing from a TV show. So, with that being said, gentlemen and ladies, stay southern, stay safe. If you're on the East Coast of Florida, I know the Hudsons are, and I know other Kim Colors is on the East Coast. My prayers are out for you guys. Stay safe, hunker down, and let me know how you guys make out. Granted, I mean, all of us that lived in Florida for years and years or generations, it's only category 1, but for other people that are not used to hurricanes and that, stay safe. I'd like to give a shout out to our Commander in Chief, Jason Boshiers, for joining us tonight. Thank you all for joining us tonight and engaging conversation. It's always a good time when you have good people having conversations. So, with that being said, stay safe, stay southern. If you're going this weekend, I see you then. And let me end out with this.
When my mother was in college, she danced with Confederate veterans. To me, it wasn't that far away. You know, my father knew this. My mother knew this. Almost 50 years ago, I joined the Sons of Confederate Veterans. In those days, we weren't concerned about saving monuments or any of those things. That wasn't necessary. In fact, none of us had any remote idea that it would ever come up, or we would have done something then. We can't just sit there and react. We have to be proactive.
The Sons of Confederate Veterans is the direct heir of the United Confederate Veterans and the oldest hereditary organization for male descendants of Confederate soldiers. Organized at Richmond, Virginia in 1896, the SCV continues to serve as a historical, patriotic, and non-political organization dedicated to ensuring that a true history of the 1861 to 1865 period is preserved. Membership in the SCV is open to all male descendants of any veteran who served honorably in the Confederate Armed Forces.
It is my birthright. My ancestors fought and bled and died. Because of their sacrifice, it gives me not only the eligibility to join, but it's my duty to join the organization. Their blood flows through my veins. Their struggles and triumphs are what made my family what it was, and in a sense made me who I am today. We're to defend the Confederate soldier's good name, that he fought for a noble cause, that he fought for his home, his wife, his children, and his descendants. We're to guard his history, which to me, it's the monuments, it's the headstones, as well as the actual written history of what happened during that war.
The citizen soldiers who fought for the Confederacy personified the best qualities of America. The preservation of liberty and freedom was the motivating factor in the South's decision to fight the Second American Revolution. The tenacity with which the Confederate soldiers fought underscored their belief in the rights guaranteed by the Constitution. These attributes are the underpinning of our democratic society and represent the foundation on which this nation was built. Today, the Sons of Confederate Veterans is preserving the history and legacy of these heroes, so future generations can understand the motives that gave life to the Southern cause.
We need to draw the line in the sand right now. These are our Confederate monuments. These are our Southern heroes, and you're not going to take them down. Right now, if we do not protect our heritage and present it as it truly was, it's going to be lost forever.
The memory and reputation of the Confederate soldier, as well as the motives for his suffering and sacrifice, are being purposely distorted in an attempt to alter history. And unless the descendants of Southern soldiers resist those efforts, a unique part of our nation's cultural heritage will cease to exist.
My commitment to the SCV is a commitment to our heritage, our cause, not in a violent way nor aggressive way, simply in the way we live. Live what you believe, but in your defense, know in what you're defending and defend it truthfully.
If you were interested in perpetuating the ideals that motivated your Confederate ancestor, the SCV needs you. Simply visit www.scv.org today. Our genealogists are ready to help you trace your Confederate heritage.
We're not just some history club. We are a fraternal organization who is essentially the last guardians whose duty it is to defend American and Southern history.
Thank you for joining me tonight, gentlemen and ladies. I'll see you soon.